just thinking about a few things, and how things are occurring here in Montgomery County, and how with so many obstacles and so many challenges that are here. And in my mind, I'm thinking, how did our minds get to the point of where it is now, like as of today? And I know it's evil. I know Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I know that he does a lot in order to keep us oppressed and depressed and whatever pressed that he can. He does that in order to limit us, in order to stop us from actually being the people of God that God has ordained us to be. So as I'm looking at even the school system, I'm looking at just the local towns and the mentality, and even with some of the occurrences that are happening at the Uwharrie Fire Department, and then within the schools with our students, and just the level of oppression in the mind that is happening. And so I'm considering these things. I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying, Lord, has it become such a norm that those who fight against it are looked upon as if we are extremists, or that we are ones who are just trying to be confrontational, trying to start something? I can imagine people are saying, just trying to make something be wrong. And if we're not careful, we can fall into that. We can fall into the fact of, we can say, I'm just going to leave this alone, because if I leave it alone, then, maybe I'll be able to step back and see a full picture, and things are not as bad as I think that they are. But then whenever I consider it even the more time we spend trying to figure out if wrong is wrong, the more we neglect what is right. The more we sit around trying to debate how the injustices are really not injustices, then justice is always put off. As long as we're trying to sit and justify and validate oppression, the longer oppression has to sink in into our next generation. That's what I don't want to see. I don't want my children or my grandchildren thinking that racism is okay. I don't want them thinking that because the color of their skin, that no matter what they do, they'll never be good enough. I don't want my children or anybody else's children to grow up feeling as if they have to do more than the next person because their skin is not right. I don't want that to be my children's testimony. I don't want that to be what my children have to struggle with. And so I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight until I see change. I'm going to fight until we're looked upon not based upon our color, but based upon the fact that we are well qualified, that we are well equipped, that we're well educated and we are intelligent human beings. That's who we are. And the same way others are able to succeed, we can as well. The same way and the same opportunities others are given, that we are given those same opportunities. I'm going to fight. That's who I am. That's who God ordained me to be. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. And so there may be some that will fight with me. There may be some that just stands back and looks and want to see how things are gonna pan out based upon the fact that they've seen others do it before. They've seen others go out and challenge systems and challenge these norms that have been formed, and they did not see much success. But there is success. There are people who did pave the way for us. There are people here in Montgomery County who set this thing in motion, who planted seeds. And I believe that the fruit of their labor is coming up. And so, like I said, there may be some that are just standing and watching and looking to see what's going to happen next. And then there are some who is in full opposition of what I'm even saying right now. There might be some that are in full opposition because they feel as if nothing is wrong. And that in and of itself is wrong.